Hello everybody, and welcome back. This is Water Tips. If you remember from last time, we were on the Brainiac ship, and we completed the first tutorial to the game. And if you have completed that gone this far, they should be at the police station. Depending on which mentor you have, I believe if it's Superman, you'll be in the Little Bohemia police station. I'm at the top of the column right now. I'm going to jump down real quick. Basically, and what we're doing here is we're going to get you organized in your first to get ready for your first mission. When you first come here, I believe Superman will be talking to you, the mentor, whichever mentor you have, whether it's Batman, they'll all be telling you some mission. They'll be different depending on who mentor you have. Right now we're at the vendors. Got Detective Thompson and Agent Patel. What you want to do is go to Detective Thompson.
Keeping your equipment in good working order makes all the difference, as well as making sure you've got the latest, greatest gear.
He's got circle items, which can help you when you need to heal yourself. If you can't do it with whatever power you have or healing abilities, if you are a healer, you can access, potions here, gear like chest pieces, anything you want to see. What you want to do when you first go in here is you'll have certain items from the actual Brainiac ship they drop for you that you put on. If you remember the last video, I talked to you about it and how you do it. Well, what you're going to need in this list is basically the headpiece, I believe, and you want to get the leg piece. Once you collect those, you should have something that looks like this on your menu, as far as what you're wearing. It should look like that, something like that. Now the face piece I already put on, I did this, I kind of explained a little bit, I did this part real quick. But what you're going to do is after that, you're going to go head over to the mailboxes, which is the next section of the police station. Just past the portal to your right. You go straight ahead to the mailboxes. You want to access your mailbox, you press circle. Of course, when you have inbox, you can do a lot of things like send messages to people. You can send them, various things like items depending on membership. There are 3 memberships, free, of course, premium, and legendary. Legendary is the best to get everything with your package. Premium, you have to buy some in the marketplace to unlock that, and free is just free, but you have very limited in content. Anyway, moving on. Mailboxes here, you send items, you want to go to inbox. You select square. After Oracle gives a message, it should be a face piece that I showed you earlier in my inventory, and it'll give you that to you. You should get a small feat, I think, too, if you clicked it just right. You get a small feat for doing that just now. Next, what you want to do is, if you want to find on the station a little bit, you get familiar with the police station, what it looks like, what's around. There's a few people here, like Officer Vega, Portal Star, S.L. Blakely. There's a little legendary vendor that's here. That's just been talking about legendary membership. People can only access this console. Keep in mind, if you are legendary, you can always access these every day. It's each legendary updated powered vendors. They're in each police station all over the world, in various worlds like Gotham, Metropolis, wherever you go. There's also another vendor over here. When I get to that, it's got there. That's one thing you can also do is rally people when they get knocked out from dueling. Dueling is a tactic people use to practice sparring, kind of. Only one will win in it, and then when you do, you can get feats for that as well. More on that later. Here's the other vendor they just added not too long ago. Time and space. You'll get those very on the game. More on that later. Over here we have, just past this area where I first started, we have a kiosk. This is the Exploration Booster Gold kiosk. Everybody comes here once in a while to do explorations. They just give you a small tour of areas around Metropolis or Gotham, various explorations all over the game. Basically, you access them to do that. People don't understand, or maybe don't realize is, doing these gives you experience throughout the game, and you can earn or level up in skill points if you do enough of them at once. I will show you that in a little bit. Anyway, on we go. The same guy just got knocked out, and I helped him up. Anyway, let's head out to the police station. Oh yeah, one more thing back here. This is where you'll find one of the second characters, I believe, in the game, or not alphabetical order, but it's the second character I'm seeing is the Flash. He is in the Little Bohemia police station, hanging out the kiosk. You can talk to him.
Sorry, can't talk. Emergency. Check back with you in a flash.
And of course, you can't talk to him because he doesn't have any missions or anything to complete to talk to him at the moment, so he'll tell you that. But he's always in his police station. When you complete missions, you'll come back to him at first for the first part of the game until you get to level like 13, I believe, or 12 or 13, and whatever. Anyway, more on that later. So for now, we're just gonna go. That's a little tour of the Little Bohemia station. Like I said, depending on your mentor, they'll probably be starting in a different part of the game, like Gotham even altogether, or depending on what mentor you have. I believe they're all different. One woman is Chinatown Police Station. Superman, of course, this one, and then Batman is Gotham City and the East End Police Station. So it's a little bit there's what you want to do into this portal, of course, to exit the building, enter Metropolis. You do that, you go outside the building, and you'll enter Metropolis. And of course, it's a big open world. It's a big MMO open world. So once you get out, you're gonna see it's really big. There's gonna be a lot of other players, of course, outside like yourself that are doing the same missions, or various different ones, maybe even higher missions. And this is the layout of Metropolis. This is what it looks like. It's very huge, open world. That's what's good about it. That's what I like about it. A lot of buildings, a lot of places you can go. In order to find out where to go, and of course there's a map in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. You can see it. I think you can adjust it in your settings or whatever to make it bigger or lower, but whatever patch of orange you see on your upper or lower map up there, like, I want to call it your compass, I guess, compass map, as opposed to everything else. Whatever's in the orange or whatever you want to call it, that color, that's where you have to go next. Before we do that, we're going to go over here. Every open world has these little races that you do, little portals. When you access these portals, you can do races with other people or by yourself, and you get certain, high-level things like there's silver, gold, and whatever bronze for doing a certain speeds, and you can actually get feats and stuff for doing it. There's tons of them all over the world. Anyway, what you want to do is when you come out of the station, if you want to, this is what I recommend. You do this race to start it. Pushing circle. It'll tell you what to do, what it's all about, rewards, emblem of promise you'll get from that. Bronze, silver, gold, and platinum minutes for how fast you can complete it. You want to select accept.
5,
You'll hear the countdown.
4,
when she's done,
3,
you want to start it.
2, 1, go.
And all you're really doing is just going through these little green loops. That's what the races consist of. You can push or hold down the L3 button for a second. It makes you fly kind of automatic or manual. So you don't have to hold anything. You can just kind of guide yourself with the R3 button to push yourself through loops. Depending on what you have, if you have acrobatics, mostly it won't be in the air, they'll be on the ground, and speed I think is on buildings. It's all set up differently, depends on your movement, what you have. Because they have skimming, it's close to flight, so this is what the flight's gonna look like as well. You fly through these hoops, just follow them where they go, and it's actually quite easy. This is the standard flight for this right now. Once you get upgraded to your flight, whoops, I almost missed one. You will be able to go faster, and you can probably get these done faster if you like. But keep in mind, the faster you go through these hoops, the more control you're going to lose over it. So you may not get them done exactly, or you might miss them and have to go back and get them, and it might mess up your time. So just try and get used to practicing with these. It's a good way to get your movements done too, if you have a problem with the movements and stuff. And here's a flag to finish up. Looks like it came in gold, so not exactly the best, but you can keep doing it every time until you complete it. And once you get the best time on here, these loops will disappear. It'll become white, then you'll know that you completed the best one you can get, the best time. And just continue doing it. They're all over Metropolis, even Gotham. Anyway, moving on. So, what you want to do is head to your first mission. Just follow your map. The arrow on your little yellow arrow will tell you where to go. Your compass, so you just follow it this way. And once you hit it, Superman will stop talking to you, tell you what you got to do.
But they're using tech even Star Labs hasn't seen in action before. See what you can do about shutting this down.
So basically, I just told you about the Gorilla Grodd, the Gorilla Monkeys. They're called Gorilla Scouts. They're part of the Gorilla Grodd mission. I just kind of almost said it. I was going to say it anyway. So basically what you do is go to these Gorilla Grodd, and you kill 9. You'll see like a little mission thing on the bottom lower right hand corner of the screen. It tells you what your mission is. It says right now I just killed 1 Gorilla Scout out of 9. I got to kill 8 more. So go ahead and kill 8 more. Right now 5 at 9. I gotta kill a few more. Almost, okay, we'll get one more. Looks like I completed the little mission. As you can see, it flashes yellow and says press the option button, which is up at the right controller. You push the option button.
Tried to stop Grodd's
They'll
gorillas
say
at
something real
Queensland
quick.
Boardwalk, but they're using tech even Star Labs hasn't seen in action before. See what you can do about shutting this down.
He's just talking more about the mission, what you got to do next. And of course, when you get to this screen, you push the option button. Look, it should go right straight to your journal, which is this little book right here. Like I said, to cycle, it's L2 or R2. You go to cycle, which is it should already pop up. I'll probably talk again because I just moved it.
But they're using tech even Star Labs hasn't seen in action
Somebody's
before.
actually attacking me
See
down
what
there.
you can do about shutting this down.
and you just go to this gorilla by the sea. You access that. To complete the mission, it'll be like always be a green question mark on your screen. And that should have leveled up.
Troops are trapping civilians with Grodd's devolution devices. Destroy the devices and weaken Grodd's forces.
As you can see, I gained a level. It says press options to spend your skill point. I gained a skill point in my weapons, so you go to your skill points and select weapons. And like I explained in the first video, I was on a Brainiac ship. There are different skill points you can use to unlock more combos for your hand blaster weapon, or weapon you may have. I'm going to go ahead and choose, let's see, I'm going to choose Solar Flame. As you can, Solar Flame is a different combo, so now I can push triangle, hold it down, and tap triangle to do this kind of attack. It's called Solar Flame. So I got that one just now. Also, if you would notice this little green type of exclamation point next to me, there are investigations, green investigations. They're located all over the game of Gotham and Metropolis. If you collect all of them, you can get armor, certain prizes and feats for collecting them all. I just collected 1 of 6. This collection is the Gorilla Bomb components. They're all scattered all over Metropolis. I'll try and get a few of them while I'm doing this, but I kind of want to just kind of scroll along and show you the rest of this mission. So anyway, as you can see, we got to defeat Gorilla Lieutenants and destroy devolution units. There's always missions, side missions all over the place. Here you got Lieutenant Harlan. If you talk to him, he gives you another mission to do.
Grodd's teleporters run off fuel cells. The more we destroy, the fewer troops they can bring in. Think you're up for it?
So once you talk to him, then you got the rest of the missions. All the missions, as you can see, are located in the orange area of your map up in the right-hand corner. So we got to basically start with destroying fuel cells, defeat Gorilla Lieutenants, and destroy devolution units. Excuse me. Some more over here. As you can see, there's another investigation I found. Looks like he found this too, this character. Wait till he gets his. They got 2 out of 6 bomb support for Gorilla type points. You just keep clicking them off, you get the whole thing, and then they'll give you points to unlock certain things like shooting gear you can get. So, it's kind of too late. I'm actually not going to join it right now. But I do thank him for trying to invite me. That's something else that people will try and do. They like your character, they like what your character represents, who you are, and everything. They'll try and invite you to their league, which are huge, leagues of groups of players that you can get together with and do things together. And they're actually quite helpful. But I'll explain more of that later. But for now, we're going to continue on with these missions. People can also invite you to groups, different things. They can invite you to duels. It all depends on what you want. If you want to ignore those things, you can always go to settings and ignore them, turn it off. It's all available on there, which I will explain later. Try and get to as much as I can as far as explaining certain things, but I won't probably get to everything in these videos every day. I'm only going to do certain things in certain videos, but I will get around to it when I leisure. So if you just kind of be patient with me, I appreciate it. There's some more devolution units over here. You can see I got some more fuel cells. Looks like I got 12 out of 14 with fuel cells. And watch out for some fuel smash. You're a little stronger than the rest. Like I said, nothing you can't handle. Got some more lieutenants to kill.
Devolution fuel cells under attack.
Got a little more. As you can see, there's some more investigations. This one looks like I don't have to collect it because I collected one earlier, so it's not available anymore. That will happen every so often depending on where you collect certain investigations. There's also blue ones too. Blue ones you can collect and give you other things. I believe I'm at 4 out of 5 devolution units. I just killed my last lieutenant. Now I gotta get one more devolution unit, and I think I'll be finished with these particular missions. Okay, so I just completed those, and as you can see, Down below, you'll notice that your power icons, I've got 3 powers now. So far I've got this power, a combo, melee attacking combo. I think you saw that in the last video I showed you. And now I've got a new power which you can heal yourself. You just push it. Like I said, you always constantly hold down L2 or R2. It'll tell you what button to push for the power down below. And you just push whatever the according one is according to what the power is. Like that. And I believe that will probably gain levels. So just push, go to your map, so you go to that journal. So you probably can talk again.
Devolution devices. Destroy the devices and weaken Grodd's forces.
You want to go where the question mark is to complete the mission with Guerrilla Warfare. And
Now
I
that
click
Grodd's
gain
main
level
forces
6.
weakened, we need to help those devolved citizens. Grodd has neural arrays clustered on rooftops nearby to reinforce his devolution devices. Take those out, and you can create a device to reverse the devolution effect. Flash is going after Grodd in his hideout. This should be over soon.
The weapons. I just got another skill point, so I think I'm going to go to the power discharge next. The combo looks like this. Tap triangle, push square. Let's see. The next mission that you gotta do, you want to go to your missions. You want to select always the lower one of the two, like whatever mission's on there. They have different level numbers on them, saying which one's higher or lower. You always want to pick the lowest one first so you can kind of go in order and just complete each mission as you go along. That's what I do. It just helps out more. So you want to select Boardwalk Assault. Go over to the compass, look at your map and show where the orange is at. See what you gotta do. You gotta go to use Devolution, disable the Gorilla Teleporters. There's one. These portals will have 2 gorillas that will spawn out as you're trying to deactivate them. They're pretty easy though to kill. There's like 2 per every one of these things around here. Sometimes if you get a quick enough, you can do it before the second gorilla comes out pretty fast, but it takes you a little bit of practice. But let's get to see one more teleporter. And you gotta defeat the Grill Technicians. We're almost finished. We gotta do 2 more technicians. One more. Every so often they drop capsules too, like they call time capsules. They originally didn't have them in the game, but they started putting them in like a few years ago. So now they have a whole bunch they're dropping. They require certain keys to unlock that you have to get. Depending on your membership, you can access them to unlock them freely. For legendary members, for anybody else, you have to get a key. So this is how the memberships go. Here we go, here's a blue investigation. They're just like the green ones, you collect them all to get certain things.
Lois Lane with Daily Planet
So we're on that
Live. Breaking
mission,
news.
heading to the next
The
one.
Metropolis waterfront is under attack
He
by
wants
the hyper...
Devolution
Now that
is the
Grodd's main
next
forces
particular
weakened,
mission.
we need to help those
Superman
devolved
tells you what to do.
citizens. Grodd has neural arrays clustered on rooftops nearby to reinforce his devolution devices. Take those out, and you can create a device to reverse the devolution effect. Flash is going after Grodd in his hideout. This should be over soon.
And like I said to you, every power, every movement you have, each character has. Like, I have skimming, there's flight, super speed, and acrobatics. They all go at a certain slow pace like this until you upgrade it to a higher speed. Then you can just hold down the L3 button, whatever, and it go faster. So it kind of goes slow first. You kind of have to be patient with it. Anyway, here we are at the Gorilla Dcuo rays. You just gotta find the rays and you gotta hack into them. Looks like everybody's gotten a lot of them already, so I gotta find another one. Here's one. All you do is activate it. Push circle to activate, like I said in the last tutorial for the last video. Most things you activate with the circle button. So. As you can see, I can use my healing power that I have now if I get hurt, but this is a actual DPS and healer type power that I have, so I can actually switch roles. I believe there's level 10 you can switch to your role to whatever. Every power has 2 roles. You start out with a DPS, depending on which role it is, and you go to for me the healer role. There's tank roles, so it can be a tank or DPS. Tank is a defensive role where you take enemy attention away from everybody in the group, so they focus on you. It's just a defensive role, but it's actually a pretty good role. And then they have troll or controllers. They actually support role like healer, where they give power to their group members. And other various things like disable characters, defenses, attack output, stuff like that. Just various things. It could be very good power. So those are the 3 main roles, but every power has an attack or DPS role, which is damage. If you look up in the left-hand corner where my name is at, Water Tips, you can see a little flame icon. That means I'm a DPS. And if I want to switch into it, I can always switch over, but I can't do it since I'm not sure. I believe you start switching role at level 10 or so. I think it's when you can start doing that. Here's the last neural array.
Good. Until that device loses power, you can free people from Grodd's devolution effects. Help citizens, and get that tech off the streets.
He's always going to tell you what to do next, but on your screen, you just have to look at that. See, next we got to defeat and re-evolve the citizens. So just follow your little arrow on your map up there, and it will tell you where to go. Like I said, there's on the orange part of your map is where you're supposed to go. Here's another investigation I found. See, they're all over the place. This is the 4th out of 6, so I got 2 more to get. As you can see, each mission has the little icon with like a lightning bolt above the citizen's head, the ones you gotta help. Every mission has it, so you know where to go to. You just keep going to each one of these lightning bolt icons above their head, and they need help, and you get points for the mission. Be careful, these green clothed gorillas are the strongest out of all the rest. They're still not as strong as the red gorillas, it's just low mission, but they can definitely take you out if you don't know how to attack them.
Someone help! No! I owe you my life. Grodd was trying to force me to kill me.
Okay, we just had to clear that mission. So once you're done with that, the next mission you gotta do is overload the devolution units. So you got, like I said, keep following your, it's just, a series of following the map or different locations in around Metropolis to finish the Gorilla Grodd missions. That's what this mission is about. You will see what I'm talking about in a minute. After this next part, I believe it'll be after this. So once you go over here, if you see a little light, it's another side mission. I usually do all the side missions I can.
Hey, keep your head down. There's monkeys all over the place here.
So you got access codes from Gorilla Brigades, or Brigadiers I should say. Maybe I'll write the blue vests on. I gotta get 5 of them, I just collected 1. Got 4 more. There's another one, just kind of appeared. There's 2. And depending on what you probably, like I said, when you have these little pads have like an arrow on it, you'll see it. If you jump onto it, it boosts you up in the air. See, and you can see it turns you into super speed for a few seconds till you land, or whatever. So those can be used to access certain helipads if you can't do it with a flight or other moves where you wouldn't be able to do it. access them and they can boost you up to the next pad. I believe super speed and acrobatics are the ones you use for that. I can fly, so with skimming, so I don't like to use those, but. I believe I just clicked through my last one. As you can see, it says to go and hack the communication array. There's various little things you have to do in certain missions. Just go back and hack it. So once you go over here, you'll see that there's a little tiny kind of like icon on it, like a computer laptop that shows you to access it. Just push circle like everything else. Gives you some experience. And I just gained a level or new power. And a feat of 25 points. So next power is this one. Hold L2, push X, and it does like a thing called water spouts. You can really see the graphics because I haven't done it to an enemy yet. But let me just do it right here. That's what it looks like. So every power has something different. They all look different, but they're all pretty unique in their own way. Now I got a little bit of devolution units.
I hope the heroes kick your ass.
Excuse me. Like I said, I sure hope that you guys didn't have any trouble with the tutorial, the last tutorial that I talked to you about with the Brainiac ship. It's really a good tutorial. It's to help you get through the familiar stuff with the game. Hopefully you got to this part where I'm at so that you can continue to catch up where we leave off every time with these videos. So you can kind of stay in the same page as me. Yeah, it can take a little bit. There's actually a lot of players doing the same missions, so sometimes some things aren't available for you to access just yet. You have to wait for it to appear. There'll be a lot of gorillas around, so just kind of have to get them out of your way so that you can do the missions. As you can see, I just healed myself with that power that I acquired earlier before I got the water sprouts power. They're very useful too. Being a hero can be very useful because you can keep a lot of your friends in group or whoever invites you to group, you know, and heal them. Here's another investigation. I think this would be five. This makes five. I believe 5 out of 6. Yeah. Once you collect them all, like I said, you can get armor or get prizes and stuff, youth points or gear just for completing it. That's the last one. So now, once we're done with that, up here.
Until that device loses power, you can free
Find
people
feet,
from Grodd's
messenger,
devolution effects.
complete 10 missions.
Help citizens and get that tech off the streets.
So once you complete a certain amount of missions, you do get feat points.
This is Superman. We're not going to let Grodd win this one.
It's got a new piece of
can find
gear.
the Flash
If you go to your
inside his
inventory,
base.
like I said,
2 of you can take
you can
down
access it,
Grodd.
collect it, and it'll take out the one you have this older gear, and now you can see it's higher. That's how you can tell. Because the numbers will be in red for the gear that you just took out, showing that it's lower, as opposed to the one that I put in is level 4. This one's level 1. And also, they will drop weapons every so often to upgrade your weapons. It'll look like this little green box called a mission reward box. You select it, push X twice, it opens it up, select it again to grab the weapon, and you can put it on. As you can see, we go to the Gorilla Grodd mission. As you can go to Gorilla Grodd's lab to continue your mission. That is the main mission for this particular, all these various Gorilla missions we've been doing. You can kind of see that all these Gorilla Grodd type soldiers were transformed into these gorillas. They weren't always gorillas. They were actually human to start out with. Maybe they became gorillas. He kind of mutated into them. There's a whole story behind it. If you go to Gorilla Grodd on Dcuo blog or go to the website, you can probably find out more about him. But you're about to fight him in this mission, so let's head in. Okay, we're now inside the Gorilla Grodd lab. It says to find Flash and free him. So what we're going to do is follow this little lady right here. Try and find Gorilla Grodd. There's various switches in here you have to turn to unlock doors, like this one here, like I told you before. Just circle opens it up. There's some treasure boxes in here, like this one. Grab them. Steaming. And some more gorillas. Use your powers wisely to combine with different attacks to
Eliminate the
have the best result ever to kill these guys off. Like I said, the best way to I found to kill enemies like this is to combine your weapon attacks with power attacks. The best way you can to take them out quickly as you can, and efficiently as possible. Like I said, these are pretty low missions right now. They shouldn't be extremely difficult, but depending on the player or how much of a beginner you are, it might prove to be a little difficult for people that are a little newer or not used to the game yet. And, like I said, the very corners. Here, there's these barrels you can pick up sometimes too, and you can throw them at people. You can use them in your environment to help out with your mission. So you just threw a barrel at him. He's almost dead now. Try using your attack so you can attack more than one too. Like this attack can attack more than one sometimes. When it says you press the icon to activate this teleporter, it turns it back into humans. See, they're actually humans. So doing that takes them back to where they were. Gorilla Grodd's mission is basically turn everybody into like him so that they can just make a bunch of gorillas.
Detecting prisoners escaping. Sending reinforcements. Escaping.
A bunch of gorillas in here, just gotta take them all out before you can access the terminal. Because they'll try and keep you from accessing the terminal up there, if you can see it in the middle with the icon. They try to keep you from activating it, so you just gotta kill them all off. A few more. You can access the console with the laptop. And that should open the door.
Now who's laughing, monkey boys?
Yeah, you can get through. I believe we're almost there to Gorilla Grodd. It's got a few more corners, probably a few more gorillas in here we gotta destroy.
All
Some more technicians.
Repel the intruder.
There we go. That's all of them. And we're about to access. As you can see, Flash has been captured. He's in a little portal there. It's got him captured.
Quick,
Talk to
get
him.
me out of here before Grodd sees you. Use that control over there.
Use the console to release Flash.
Watch
And
it.
as you can see,
He's devolving those prisoners.
Gorilla Grodd.
Evolving.
Gotta fight this boss.
Anger and vainglorious.
Pretty much the big
You
kahuna
know
there.
nothing. Primitive scum. Tremble before Grodd.
He will send his minions out for you first before he fights you. So you just take him out first.
Coming through.
There it goes. And like I said, as you mentioned before, he will block too, so you can just break the block by attacking with certain things.
I will crush you with my bare hands.
Who's a big angry gorilla? Grodd is. Yes, he
The
is.
last investigation over there to my left, as you can see it. I will get that once I defeat him.
I will smash your bones to dust.
So I can defeat him. You get various prizes or rewards called Group Loot. It shows in the purple light there, as you can see. You push up to select it, then go to choose loot, push X, and you select whichever one you want. You always want to select the one that's in the green. That's kind of even to what you got. So the numbers are white, that means it's the same strength. So you want to get this one that's all higher. The back piece, basically. You can always get the shoulder again, that's fine. Collect it. Inventory, I believe there's a headpiece. Collect that. Got a back piece, collect that. Whoops. Let's see here. Talk to Flash.
I'm going to run to Gorilla City and check with Solar. See you in a flash.
Then, who's the last investigation over here?
Gorilla technician report. The reactor is powerful enough to send evolution rays across the entire city.
If you access the terminal, it'll tell you a little story behind it. I'll go ahead and say my goodbyes for right now, as this is the first mission, villain boss mission I should say, that you do in the game so far. It's the very first mission that everybody has to do if you are Superman Mentor in the little Bohemia area of Metropolis. This will always be the first boss you always fight. So that's this terminal. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, we'll be doing some more missions and some more walkthroughs. So if you get this far, this is the Gorilla Grodd mission. Here's the console. Enjoy the video. I'll talk to you guys later.
Humanity's evolution was a mistake. My own was destiny. I will reclaim this Earth from all who stand in my way. Surrender a world that by rights belongs to me. I, who can control even the strongest minds and channel primal rage. Never! I will alter the flow of evolution and remake the world in my own likeness. Like the survival of the fittest. And Grodd will not just survive. He will triumph!